dugsiga boardingka iyo maalinlaha ah ee Amano boarding and day school.
Bismillahir rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah amma lesson 3. So lesson 3 is a non-renewable resources. So variously we define non-renewable resources. So the non-renewable resources was the energy that cannot be renewed again and again. That's called non-renewable resources, or it is the limited energy. It's a limited energy. So variously non-renewable resources we can define was a limited energy. Was a limited energy or energy that cannot be renewed. Okay, there are two types of renewable sources of energy. There are two types of non-renewable sources of energy. These two types are fossil fuels and also nuclear energy. So fossil fuels was the energy from remains of dead plants and animals. That's called fossil fuels. And also the energy from the nucleus of an atom is called nuclear energy. So the types of non-renewable sources are fossil fuels and also nuclear energy. So variously we define fossil fuels. So fossil fuels was the energy from dead plants, dead animals, and also dead organisms sinking down into the earth after millions of years ago they formed. Okay, so variously we define fossil fuels. So fossil fuels are energy from the dead plants, dead animals, energy from the dead animals and also dead plants in millions years ago. In millions years ago. That's called fossil fuels. Okay. Fossil fuels, when spent, they release large amount of heat. They produce large amount of heat. So when spent, they release large amount of energy. Okay, they release large amount of energy or large amount of heat. Okay. And okay, the steps formed fossil fuels are fire stage or stage 1. Stage 1, dead organisms, animals and marine plants sink down into the earth. Then covered by sands and rocks in high temperature and high pressure in absence of air. Because of that conditions, fossil fuels they form. So in high, okay, and then fossil fuels form. Then because of this conditions, fossil fuels form. So the conditions are conditions are when covered by dead remains, sand, rocks, and also when covered by the dead remains, sands, and also rocks in high temperature and high pressure, fossil fuels form in absence of air. Okay, so formed from dead plants, animals, and also organisms sinking into the ocean, covered and squeezed by a sand, rocks in high temperature and pressure in absence of oxygen. Because of these conditions, fossil fuels forms. Because of these conditions, fossil fuels forms. Okay. And the next point is the types of fossil fuels. The types of fossil fuels are 3. First one is petroleum. Second one is coal and natural gas. So variously petroleum or crude oil. Firstly we define petroleum. Firstly we define petroleum. So petroleum was the energy formed from dead plants, animals and organisms sinking down into the earth in millions years ago. In millions years Okay. in millions years ago. In millions years ago. Okay. And crude oil or petroleum usually found under the ground. So crude oil is usually found in under the ground. It's found in under the ground. Okay, it is a liquid in nature. It's a liquid, and its color is a yellowish and black in color. So this is the color of petroleum. This is the color of petroleum. It's a yellowish black in color. Okay, and process of petroleum from the earth is called drilling. Process of petroleum from the earth is called drilling. Okay. And petroleum, when it's purified, petroleum is converted into other forms. And for example, it's called petroleum is converted when it's purified. Petroleum is converted into petrol or gasoline, and also is converted to diesel, and also is converted to propane, and also converted to jet fuel or a fuel used by the airplanes. Okay, petroleum, it's a non-renewable resource, or it's a non-renewable. Okay. The second type of a fossil fuel is a coal. So coal is formed from dead plants and organisms. Coal formed from dead plants in millions years ago, buried by the earth. Okay. Coal was a hard coal can be defined as, what is this? Okay, the second type of a fossil fuel is a coal. So coal was a fossil fuel that formed from dead plants. It's formed from dead plants and in millions years ago. So coal we can define as is a hard black colored rock-like substance. Was a black hard rock-like substance, but it is lighter. So it is hard black colored rock-like substance, but it is lighter the rock. Okay, so definition of a coal was a hard black colored rock-like substance, but lighter. Okay, it is made up carbon mostly. So because of that quantity of carbon, it produces large amount of heat when spent. So this is the color of a coal. It is hard black rock-like substance, but it's lighter. Okay, there are three types of coal. So the types of coal are lignite, anthracite, and bituminous. So coal through stages. So the first stage of a coal is a lignite, second stage is a bituminous, and the last stage anthracite. Okay, the first stage of a coal is a lignite, the second stage is a bituminous, and the last stage is anthracite. So lignite, okay, and lignite was the first stage. It's a soft coal and contains less amount of carbon, and also produces less amount of heat when spent. Okay, bituminous is between anthracite and also lignite. The last one, or the last stage, is anthracite. So anthracite is the oldest one. And it contains large amount of carbon, and it produces large amount of heat when spent. So anthracite was a hardest and has a more carbon, which it gives higher energy quantity. It gives higher energy quantity because of it contains large amount of carbon and it gives to produce large amount of heat. Okay, the second one is the lignite. So lignite is the softest and it is a low carbon quantity, but it is high in oxygen, high in hydrogen and oxygen. But it is high in hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, bituminous. Bituminous is a between anthracite and also lignite. Okay, process of extracting coal from the earth is called mining. Process of coal extracting from the earth is called mining. Okay. And the third one, or the third one of a fossil fuel is a natural gas. So natural gas is a form of gaseous. It's a gaseous form. Natural gas is a gaseous form, but it is lighter than air. Where's okay, the third one is natural gas. So natural gas is a gaseous form, but it is lighter than air. Okay, so natural gas, it is lighter than air, made from methane. And natural gas is a highly inflammable. It is high inflammable, and because it is high inflammable, and fire catches easily. Okay, usually found the top layer of the petroleum. Okay, usually found near the petroleum underground. Okay, it is odorless. It means it does not have a smell and you cannot detect. So it does not have a smell and it's difficult to detect. Before it is sent to the pipelines and storage tanks, is mixed with a chemical that gives strong odor or a strong smell.